And we are officially live. How is everybody doing today? Oh, wait a minute. Just fixing stuff for shorts. Hey, all you bobos. I'm that elf nerd. And, of course, as per usual, I am joined by TrickzTreatz to my right, if you're looking at the horizontal stream. And did I fuck something up with... I did fuck something up with my VC face. There we go. My nose was showing up. Tricks, you're descending.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're underground.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Ah, kid.
I see you. There we go. So, we are back for another night of Phoenix Wright Fridays. Or in this case, it's more like Ace Attorney Fridays, because Phoenix isn't our main guy right now. Because
Phoenix Fuck Friday.
Yeah, he's in the hospital, so instead we're playing as Apollo Justice. For some reason, I decided to give him Deku's voice, where I'm just like, oh my god, that's plus ultra. Objection!
Wow, Deku, you're a bitch.
I am a bitch. But you know what? One day I'll be All Might.
No. I haven't even finished My Hero. There's a My Hero poster in my bedroom, and I haven't finished it.
I mean, I haven't started My Hero. I just know stuff from what other people have said. That's it. But yes.
I'm dying.
You're dying? Ah, frick.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, last week on Ace Attorney, what did we do?
Exploded.
I mean, that's one thing we could say happened, but give me a second. I need to adjust this. There we go. Sorry, I had too much. I had too much of my webcam going out of frame. I'm just like, eh. But last time we had to deal with footprints, because we had to use footprints to identify who was at the scene of the crime, and
That is true.
we have a theory as to who might be the murderer, which is very unfortunate.
A game theory?
Yeah, the game theory is that our client's fiance / the nurse who worked at the clinic is the actual killer, and not only that, she knows that her fiance is going to die at any moment and wants to marry into the family to get the inheritance. That's that's the theory. Is that actually what's happening?
Our game theory.
Is that actually what's happening? We don't know. But that's what we're
about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out. And I just realized multi-chat for some reason is not showing up on the vertical chat. Let me fix that. Give me a second.
With the scallop.
Oh, what the? Give me a second to fix.
Can you see to my
Careful, we're on YouTube. Ugh.
Oh.
Okay, apparently multi-chat on vertical streams is just broken, so we're just not going to see it.
Awesome.
So, but that doesn't matter. We are switching it up. We're going to be... I'm going to change the screen share to the game so you can see what we're doing. So let me change the stream. Apollo Justice. Bleep. This game supports an autosave feature. All right. Load game. Because now we're going into the trial where we need to acquit our client who for some reason doesn't actually know what happened and therefore is pretty sure that he did the killing, but we're like, no, this is Phoenix Wright.
No,
you never did it. Unless
here
you did.
At Phoenix Wright, you didn't do it. Unless you did.
And if you did, then you better have kidnapped Maya, because there's no way we're exonerating you without that.
Yes, sir.
Start playing from this save game data? Yes.
No.
Too bad, we're in it. We're in it to win it. June 17th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Also, I'm just gonna adjust the desktop audio a little bit, just in case it's too loud, because I know sometimes it is. And I don't want our voices getting drowned out. But now, let's go. Oh shit, you get the first line.
Yippee! This is it. The big day. Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so. Mood.
What? Oh, what time did you wake up?
3 a.m.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo.
I'm that kind of guy.
No, you're not.
Here we go. All right.
But at least you have me.
Yeah.
And the amazing Mr. Hat.
Not the hat. Hey, it's looking at you, kid.
Good luck today, Apollo.
Who the fuck is saying that? That voice. Oh, it's him.
It's him.
Hey, get any sleep? Mr. Wright! I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Bro just said, I'm out of the hospital.
Bro just said, this shit's boring.
Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Induction Pasta joint seem almost fun.
Father! Do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
Take a guess.
How about Little Plum?
That Sherman tank of a mom? Nope. Guess again.
That's too bad, you know. Speaking of moms.
Speaking of moms.
You need to... Okay. Okay. You need to find me a new mom one of these days, Father.
You're dodging.
A new mom? A new mom.
She has no mom.
Implying that there was one before.
I mean, usually that's how it works.
Well, yeah. But who was the previous mom? She's adopted.
Mm-hmm. It's barely morning and you're already at it, Trucy. Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. What are you talking about?
What do you take it as?
She's telling Phoenix to get a wife.
Real. I mean, I'd say that too.
So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is? Alita Tiala, your client's fiance. She's going to be a witness? Well, yeah, how else are you supposed to accuse her?
Mickey Mouse.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm trying to do the plus ultra, but then sometimes I do the Mickey Mouse.
No!
Ace Attorney Mickey Mouse. Actually, you know what? That'd be an amazing game. Disney, get on it. Partner with Capcom.
No, they're gonna ruin Phoenix Wright.
They ain't gonna ruin shit.
They will.
She's going to be a witness?
Well, that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiancé?
You have to wonder what Gavin's up to. Something's... Damn it, now that I hear the Mickey Mouse, I can't unhear it!
Oh boy!
Something's going on. Something's going down today. That much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my...
You got your what?
I got my purse back. If we can't find the killer, I'll pull one out of there. You know what they say about women's purses. They can fit anything in there.
It's bigger on the inside.
They're purses.
Uh-huh.
They're purses.
They're bigger on the inside. June 17th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie-Talkie. Walkie-Talkie.
Walkie-talkie.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up and it's a sold-out house.
Very well. To recap, while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party,
Guilty of panty snatching.
we did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Herr Judge. And today I'd like to add something to a little new age. Oh wait, I changed the entire sentence. Give me a moment.
Correct. Oh my god.
Correct, Herr Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see? To his betrothed.
His betrothed?
Yes.
His fiancée, Herr Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole.
Very well. You may show the lucky lady to the stand.
Woman.
Woman.
Your name and occupation, Fräulein?
Alita Talia. My occupation is future wife.
Ah, traditional values. I respect that.
No.
What?
You can't have her, Judge.
Can't have her, Judge.
Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded, underwater.
I don't think majority of people can do that.
Is this why you're single, Mr. Judge?
Probably.
Yet you're here today as a witness for the prosecution?
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty, another admirable trait.
Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant Walkie-Talkie confessed his plans? His plans for murder?
Oh my god. Yes.
The witness will please give her testimony to the court.
I'm gonna blow this case wide open. Walkie's playing.
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Walkie found out that Mr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Walkie could have done it.
So the pistol did belong to the Kataki family, then?
Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kataki mansion. On charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it?
Fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven.
How can you prove something like that?
Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them. Called them rifling marks.
Rifling marks?
Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fires. And when did you first hear about Walkie's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I didn't think he would actually do it.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
All right, lock in.
Lock in.
Give me a second. Ugh, my VTuber was off to the side. Alright.
La 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 la.
He
Meow,
flew into
meow,
a
meow.
rage. That must have been quite frightening.
He was furious. He ripped his report into shreds.
Incidentally,
Wait, he didn't do that.
I had to I fucked up my accent.
Oh my god.
Incidentally, I had to request a copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint.
Lockie's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper.
12.
Like 2? Of course, a little bit of instability is so cute.
What?
Ew.
Great, now he sounds like a psychopath. Wait a minute. Why is it showing the thing for the whatchamacallit?
Oh, probably because we unlocked it in the last thing.
Teacher, he said, took one of the family's pistols. And you already know. You already know what happened that night. Press. What happened? Meaning the murder?
I tried to stop him, I really did. But Walkie wouldn't listen.
Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
Last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Bitch! What are we thinking?
I'm pressing before I try to present evidence. How can you say
Okay.
that for certain? How? Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fräulein. It was the defendant, Vaki, was it, who took the pistol from his home. We know this for a fact now.
I suppose we do.
So how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah?
That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used that pistol? I mean... There was another.
There was another.
Let me look at the court record real quick. I don't know what to put.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna save before anything, just because I can feel myself flipping. I feel like there's another is always a chance. based on your testimony, there was clearly one other person had access to that pistol. Oh, I feel like I fucked up. What's this?
Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who this other person with access was.
Oh. What are you thinking?
Thing is, she knew about it, so she could have tried to grab the gun herself or something.
That is true.
I'm so glad I saved before this.
Real.
Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court you heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. She implicated herself.
Oh.
In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Objection!
Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf?
Oh my god, her dress.
I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this?
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance and supporting your partner in life, to be sure. I think I would hesitate at murder.
I'd hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here?
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside of that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the victim, witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim. Okay, Walkie's checkup report.
You're doing great, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, no, Walkie's chart.
There we go.
Present!
That looks like a medical chart.
Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
What? Miss Tiala! Why is your name on this chart?
Aw, shit. She's sweating and biting her lip. Well, shit. Well,
what?
Care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. She looks like a bitch.
Our warm little fiance just froze over. I'm getting some Dahlia Hawthorne vibes.
Yup.
Maybe it's a good thing that Phoenix isn't in charge of this case.
I was on staff at the clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit.
Damn. True.
That's all. Is there a problem with that?
She looks so bitchy now. What the fuck?
I know!
Like, complete character change. Also, hi Dark Wolf. Welcome to the stream.
Wolf!
Have fun lurking.
You're a bitch.
Miss Tiala! You testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now.
Damn. Jeez. Goddamn. Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every detail of his girlfriend's past.
When it comes to murder, yes.
Yeah. You think dating is harder for, like, prosecutors and defendants and stuff?
Goddamn.
Am I right?
That's not true at all. Why, I embrace the ones I love. Past flaws.
There's no connection now doesn't fly in a court of law.
Doesn't fly?
She's one tough nut. She's one tough nut.
She's one tough nut.
That's it. That's the clip.
That's it. That's it. End stream. Roll credits.
She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Miraculous Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Miraculous Clinic.
Her shoes were found at the clinic. These sandals were found at the Miraculous Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Oh. Well, who knows? I'm sure there's lots of people with those sandals.
So sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working.
Oh! Dude! No, it's bad when you're the person that's supposed to be helping you is not. Ain't no way.
God damn. Prosecutor Gavin's on our side?
Prosecutor Gavin is on our side for this one.
I think he's literally just here for the chaos.
He literally is! Bro's just like me, for real.
She's sweating. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you're unaware that toes leave toe prints? A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Yo!
Damn. Well, now I see your true colors.
And that's why I love you.
Bro! I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help me get walking on the straight and narrow.
Liar.
This court thinks you need to worry less about walking and more about yourself. It sounds
True.
as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Your sandals were found at the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder.
She needs to defend her story. Could you say a tale? Could you say Undertale? Well, there's little point in denying it.
Very well, the witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Miraculous Clinic that day?
The Miraculous Clinic.
I did go to the clinic that day. For my first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Waki had the pistol. The doctor was always a timid man. Too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
By mistake, you mean the mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation?
He was a timid, small man, but I never wished him any harm. I thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Yes, but there is still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
I would have worn those sandals home too.
So why were the sandals left behind?
Mm,
He pointed out the contradiction before me. Maybe he should work for me.
yeah.
There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake.
Mm. Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin.
Objection.
Objection, this bitch.
Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? Oh, what the? No fair! He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Cross-examine. Okay.
No, because she was wearing the sandals. Or the
you-
fucking slippers.
Yeah, she's wearing the hospital slippers.
She's wearing the slippies.
No dark secrets, eh?
What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
She's hiding something, I know it. You must have some evidence that proves it too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to the clinic with only one thought in mind. La la la.
Trying to go back. You mean that act of malpractice on Waki, correct?
If he had just told Walkie the truth from the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Oh, of course he'd told him. He might have been erased by the Katakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
We know that the Maractus Clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to.
That's why I knew I had to warn him. What are we thinking?
I'm trying to think. Let me look at the court record real quick. Found the Maractus Clinic office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord. I'm trying so hard to think.
I believe in you. Why does it say 3 a.m.?
I don't know, it's midnight for me.
That's weird.
Okay. Present. Wild should she have gone? Okay, so there's slippers, lamp, Walkie's chart, bullet. Oh!
What?
She tried to shoot him then and there,
Ooh!
but it hit the safe instead because he ducked or something.
Try it.
Oh, no. The music
Oh.
kept going. Why else did she? Because you're saying there were 2 rounds fired, meaning he was shot at least once.
Yep.
Nope, that's
Nope.
not it either. Okay. Let me just press on everything.
Okay.
Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Walkie, I thought that the only other way to avoid the problem...
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
I called several times that evening. No one was in.
The victim was busy driving home until 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by the mirror yesterday, yeah?
I thought if I warned him, he wouldn't run away for sure. Or wait, he would run away for sure, knowing the doctor.
Okay. Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
So why'd you go to the clinic that day?
Okay, well that's... That contradicts what she said earlier. But then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you?
No, I did it for him. For us.
She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah?
I didn't want them to take my Walkie away.
There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic, and fast! Okay, now
Bullet.
press... Let me look at this thing again, because I feel like there's something I can present, but I don't know what. Do I present the broken lamp?
Maybe? Nope.
God damn it. What the fuck do I present?
I don't know.
Or do I not present it here? Nope.
Nope.
I might need to look up the tutorial.
That's fine.
Here's the thing that I find happens with Phoenix Wright a few times, is sometimes sometimes it's actually a very obvious thing, but I don't notice the obvious. Okay. Let me look this up.
There was a bug on my blanket.
Okay. Oh, it just I just represent the chart, apparently.
Oh.
Why?
Objection!
Oh, apparently that's not. Oh wait, maybe it's a different chart.
Who knows?
Okay. On the fourth statement, Maractus knew the operation. It says... Oh, I'm on the wrong statement. There we go.
Objection!
That's where I fucked up. This chart was found in a safe inside the doctor's office.
Yes.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you? Sweat.
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad Herr Doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation.
Interesting.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kinda makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? Damn.
You're bold for such a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you should know, I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents.
This chart business does seem to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney.
My third eye is opening. Bum. My bracelet's reacting again.
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet?
Just like yesterday, like you said. When a witness is unsure about something, their nervous habit gives them away.
But I can't see anything, Apollo.
That's 'cause you're dumb.
What?
I'm kidding. Huh? What's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe... Yes, that has to be it!
What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine.
Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
do.
Plus Ultra.
Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, then what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself,
Papaiwe.
with your eyes and your senses.
And it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus. No comment. Let's give it a shot and bring down that testimony.
That's what she said! Perceive! Wait.
I'm looking
No.
I'm looking at all her expressions. Here again.
Her ring! Keep playing.
I'm gonna have it replay, and then when she starts playing it again, here again.
Gotcha!
Look at it!
Why go to a clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why. You know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring.
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It is a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. If you saw that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Huh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. Damn, bitch. I've got her on the ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence.
With evidence?
Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this.
Because of what?
Because of the checkup.
Oh!
Because now the Kataki family is going to look into the records, and they're going to find out that she knew this whole time that Waki was going to die.
Fuck yeah!
Take that!
A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Katakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Nothing. Why would I think anything?
Oh? I would think you were positively beside yourself, because you were afraid. You knew what Waki's chest x-ray would reveal. A full half-year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you.
It is so lucky that they didn't do an MRI.
Oh God.
Imagine if they did an MRI.
That's all, Your Honor. What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying?
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead.
Ooh.
Very cool. So the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. If the Katakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Goddamn. Get her.
Order! Order!
I did it! I broke her testimony!
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Father was right about you. Wait.
Miss Tiala?
It's true. That chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all! I told him about Waki and went home.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over. What? She hid the truth from us, this is clear, yet it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. The fuck?
The fuck?
Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
I was so close!
You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo. Wait, could she read his mind?
Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Okay. But something did happen. I'm saving.
Save. I love how it just changes times. Like always, whenever you save.
She warned him and left. What about this lamp?
Objection!
Nope.
Nope, it's just a lamp. Absolute lamp.
Okay.
Do you get that?
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
I'll press on her though. How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning?
Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicky, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn a Kataki was after them?
Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a light if threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom.
Sure.
Yeah, real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir. After which, I carried you back to your chambers.
What?
Prosecutor Gavin and the judge?
Ooh. It sounds like the judge had quite a fright.
Nothing happened in Dr. Maractus' office that day, huh?
But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
I know. But we can't prove when it happened, nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved.
Well, let's try putting some evidence up and away.
There's definitely no one. Okay. So I am supposed to just throw evidence at this point.
Okay.
The bullet! Oh! The vault was closed until we opened it.
That is true. We don't have the vault in our evidence. But we have the bullet. Do it.
Objection!
Yes! The bullet! You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like a squished ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala.
Objection!
Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Ha, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe?
I guess the police didn't check that far.
Because they didn't know the code.
Objection!
But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
Objection!
Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Herr Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
Match. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical.
Nice.
Got him.
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon,
which has been in police custody ever since.
Yep.
Perhaps the defense would like to state their position.
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
You think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order! Order! Mr. Justice, where are you going at with this?
She's trying to kill him and steal the file.
Are you accusing the witness?
Alita Tiala knew about Waki Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in the lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious! So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on his fortune?
Who objected?
It was her. Oh, no, it's
no.
him.
Waki, what the fuck are you doing?
Waki.
You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man!
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita!
What?
What?
When the fuck did I say that? I think you mean accuse.
Same difference! Well, you can't have her, she's mine!
You can have her, but she's a murderer.
It's me! I shot that doctor! Me! He left me to die, so I left him to die too! There in that park!
Waki! Just cool down a second.
You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll...
T. Wah.
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny?
Waki.
True, he is hilarious.
Wake up and smell reality.
She's gonna break his heart in front of the entire court.
Oh!
Oh no.
Alita, baby?
Signature on the chart? The engagement? I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita!
Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fräulein. Foul air. Damn.
Oh,
He's calling her foul. He says her
Damn.
breath stank.
she do be stinky. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that!
I should have done it. I should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me?
No!
Oh my god.
Accuse?
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm not reading that. Sure, I got close to that brat. Sure, I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. Oh. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I left the clinic.
What?
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but...
What are you talking about?
Trucy?
You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol, now did I? Well, you could have taken walkies. You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard from him is say, it was me, I shot him.
That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation, but the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What point?
Certainly the Fräulein wanted the chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh.
You see? That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. He's right.
Miss Tiala,
Yes?
it is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé. Go fuck yourself.
Wow. Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it is time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime. All right, testimony part 3.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted the chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later.
Yeah, we know.
In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole the pistol. Do you?
No, because fingerprints are removed.
That's true. And that little brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. How'd she know?
How'd you know?
How'd you know?
You went back later?
That chart was dangerous. You understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you?
Thump. Apollo, the sound! It came from behind the door!
Someone's in there! A break-in! They left through that window! So you were the burglar!
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing, and brazen at that!
Oh, and this trial is now for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? I'll get you for both, bitch!
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 la la. She looks like such a bitch.
I know. Let me look at the evidence that we got.
We haven't even gone to how Phoenix got hit by a car. Dr. Maractus's car.
Yeah. I don't think it matters if he was shot in the temple or not. Okay, how do you know?
How the fuck did you know that, girl?
Hold it!
The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes?
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we? If the killer was shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot.
Objection!
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly attorney.
What?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
Avocado toast. Do you remember, Trucy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
Gotta get that milk.
Yep. What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, then there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
Objection!
But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Objection!
Then why don't you show us her forehead? Show you what? Must I explain everything? Well, let's recap. If the witness panties guy was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
Wait, the witness was standing there? How could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is. Walkie-Talkie was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Pal Maractus was at the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Had to be someplace else.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
The footprints!
yeah. I'm just saving before I fuck it up.
Fuck yeah.
As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Huh? Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying? No. Don't level it up. He's gonna level it up.
Oh no.
Guitar solo!
Guitar. Oh!
Like so. God damn it. Double penalty.
Double penalty?
Her forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is this witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we were to believe that, and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, someone from the... either someone up on the rock or someone on the other side would have shot.
What if they were in the noodle stand?
They could have been in the noodle stand themselves.
They could have.
Because I think there's room in there. The killer shot the victim from here! Inside the noodle stand!
Wait! Oh no. Never mind.
I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, toward the noodle stand!
Order! 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 So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the car behind him.
Oh! This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves that someone was in this... Fuck. Give me a second. I need to adjust... I need to adjust my seat before I fall out.
I believe in you.
Alright. Alright. Show us evidence that proves someone was in the stand. Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in the stand? All the bowls were taken out.
Yes! And they were put in the clinic!
Yeah. Do we have that evidence?
Do we have the bowl?
We don't have the... Well, we do have one bowl.
Try it.
Okay. I saved. Let's see what happens. Got it right here.
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Shows proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
Bowl.
I'm gonna just double check something real quick. Oh,
What?
the slippers.
Oh yeah, the slippers!
The Maractus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof that you were inside that noodle stand. Damn.
Objection!
Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path. Don't you play Minecraft?
Objection!
Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
Objection!
That's just dumb. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to hide in there.
You have a point. Could someone have hidden in that stand?
Paulo, I think I might be onto something.
The bowls. Huh?
I think I've figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room for the stand, some things would have had to be...
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand.
Noodle!
I'm guessing it's the noodle bowls.
Bowl!
Bowl.
Take that!
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon's Noodles noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. Bitch.
Large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic.
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about these bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls are in there, too.
Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Mr. Alita Tiala.
Stop!
Damn.
I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than the spoiled brat's pickup lines.
Damn. I'd like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
I'll show you an innocent. Oh, show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, the defense has somehow made its point.
Damn. Somehow I did it.
The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
I'm sorry, my cats were trying to bang.
What the fuck?
They're both boys. And they're brothers.
I know how that goes. Unfortunately.
Weirdos. More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case.
I really want to know that.
She just likes noodles.
At night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall in the Kitaki family's... But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was... Sorry, I thought the cat got in. All I did was talk to him.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses.
You're making them right now, bitch.
And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brat got his health checkup report. And then he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over. We gotta perceive.
We gotta perceive!
She's hiding her ring now.
Mm-hmm. She's touching her neck.
Let's try this. Okay, nothing happened there. I didn't notice anything. I'm really not noticing anything here.
Let's try focus on one part at a time. Or not.
Okay. Well. Okay. I don't see anything on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's hear it again. Nothing in her hand. Oh, wait.
Oh!
The hand twitch.
Hand twitch.
Gotcha!
Perceived. All I did was talk and lie.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My twitch? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Twitch.tv, damn it!
Twitch.tv/thatelfnerd.
Now hit the subscribe button.
Yippee!
Oh my god. You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
What? What?
This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? Is she hiding something behind that scarf?
She might be.
It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office.
Mm-hmm.
And I got proof that shows exactly what happened. I do?
Do we? The lamp! The lamp!
The lamp.
The lamp!
Okay.
Can you save?
No, I can't. Lamp! Let's go for it!
The lamp! Oh, what's that?
You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord.
Huh?
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I could come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Alita Tiala. Please remove your scarf. Take it off. Take it off. Take it. No.
Ta-da!
Objection!
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park, yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Objection!
We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting, as soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't...
Miss Yala, I'm afraid that you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
If she
No.
if she has strangle marks or something. I knew it! So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Damn!
Oh!
Your neck! Oh wait, this is the judge.
Your neck! This isn't what I think it is.
Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You need to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened the night of the Maractus Clinic.
Oh! Why is her chest flapping?
I mean, doesn't that happen to every woman?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Order! Order! Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already!
No, you didn't.
I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
With a gun.
That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You! And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Pal Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. That's why he had the fucking thing. He thought she was dead. That's why he had the noodle stand.
He was trying to hide the body, but she was alive.
Oh my god.
So you were the victim.
That's how bad he is at his practice. He can't tell when his patient's dead.
Damn.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now?
She killed him after he tried to kill her. That's what happened. Huh.
I was out cold. Almost killed. You claim that I snuck into that noodle stand.
He moved you into the noodle stand.
But how could I?
I figured it out before he did. I figured it out before Apollo did. Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions from Miss Tiala. No?
No!
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well. Let's finish with the cross-examination of this.
Woo!
Prosecutor Gavin? Not so fast. This party's just getting started.
Let's go.
Now, we rock! What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Palmeractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious, but what happened next?
He's right. There's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in the noodle stand?
Alita Tiala half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand.
That's why he was pulling the
fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me? Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth. Well, let's go back over what we learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullets still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard this. Oh my god! And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie. So she went to... Did you hear that?
No.
Okay. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime?
He was just knocked out, not dead.
From the statue of his clinic and the scene in the park, from the state of his clinic and the scene at the park, I think it is clear what the good doctor did next. Well, her forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Why have evidence to show what he did next?
The stand! Maybe?
He put her in the stand because he needed to dispose of the body.
Yep.
I think that's what it is. Oh god, I didn't save before I got here.
It's okay, we got this. Maybe.
I think it's a noodle stand.
So.
Let's go. As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Aldoon's noodle stand.
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So he randomly stole a noodle stand.
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Foyer?
Foyer.
Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls? Miss Wright, do you have an idea? Ah, shit. Paul will be talking.
Sorry, I was given food.
Food?
But I don't have a fork.
Ah, shit. You gotta eat with your mouth.
Maybe because the stand was...
The sauce.
I want you to think about what you just said again.
What?
Do I have to kiss the friend?
I have to eat with my mouth? What else would I eat with, Elf?
What I mean is you had to bring the plate or bowl to your face and go.
You're right. Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah! Wait, you don't mean...
I do! Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your quote-unquote corpse, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Corpse husband, in fact. Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Then let's think about it, logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Waki-Kitaki? I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with that stand.
The river.
Show us on this diagram. Where exactly was the victim dragging that stand?
Because if her body washes up somewhere else...
There, that's a river.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was gonna throw me into that river?
He didn't have many other options, Fräulein. Damn. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler of panty-snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instant...
So, I shot him.
You're the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala?
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming! Paul's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure that he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? There's only one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Where of what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out her forehead's errors?
Kind of your job.
Maybe there really is something. I believe the Fräulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car?
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage. Oops, wrong voice.
In which sat a green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. Fuck.
And so we find out our victim without probable cause to steal that stand, and our defense without the case.
I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Oh, what an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Oh, wait! The freaking car hit Phoenix, so he wouldn't want to be out with the car that already hit someone. Oh, go on.
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Father?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh yes, I nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine. But it spread paint all over the not Maractus, but the Kataki family place.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car,
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. No, no! This isn't plus ultra at all.
Order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
It'd be too.
Because it already got in an accident.
That's one thing.
What else?
Is that a groan of surrender here? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction does cast doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
Wait, weren't the panties stuffed in the car?
Yeah. They were stuffed in the exhaust.
I'm gonna save, just to be sure. But yeah, if the panties were stuck in the exhaust, you wouldn't be able to get it to run.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know, I'm really hoping that's the answer.
Because it was in the exhaust pipe. If the exhaust pipe was having issues,
it might not work.
Because the car does work fine now that the panties are out of it.
Yeah.
I am so...
Well, we saved. We might as well try.
Yeah, let's go with it. I have an idea. All coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Now you're making even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, maybe you can show us some evidence. Show us proof of why the car wouldn't run that night.
Panties.
Panties.
Let's see now. Panties? Again?
Yep.
Again.
All sorts of things have come out of my... All sorts of things have come out of my panties. Even the truth.
Another crime was committed that night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid. In the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hit the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin!
So what were you investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Oh my god. He gave away the case.
He gave it away. Too bad, it was like an red bike too. It's hard to believe that I could just break from that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Plug the exhaust and they won't run.
Wow. My, how interesting.
While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
What? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Tiala? This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does.
Damn.
Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc! I know what you did!
Lucky?
You lied to me! So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man!
Wait! Let me explain!
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
See, says that wants you to. Oh, fuck.
Damn. She did it.
Funny. Isn't this the way it's supposed to turn out? Oh, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad.
Well, she surrendered.
Yep.
There's still one mystery. How'd you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my mistake. Or my escape, what?
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
So she walked barefoot back home.
Mm-hmm.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone could get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. Damn!
What the fuck?
She really did not believe in us.
She didn't believe that we were actually smart.
She did not believe whatsoever.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how's Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. God damn. We did it.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. Some advice, now's a good time to review all you know. Damn.
La la la.
He really said, figure it out.
Yeah.
Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. He lost, but I didn't exactly win either. Something's the matter here, forehead?
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty!
Wahoo! Thank you,
And he
Gumshoe,
gets
for
to live
throwing the
out his
confetti.
final days.
He gets to live his final days a free man. And single. Damn.
Court is adjourned.
He's gonna be single for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Any peeps?
And lobby number 2.
Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did somehow.
Walkie's off the hook. Free to become a gangster that he always wanted to be.
No, he's gonna die, dumbass.
Yeah, he's gonna die. And he has you to thank.
Hey, attorney man! Who's gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes?
Or to blame, I guess.
You give my Alita back!
You can visit her in prison.
Yep.
Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish!
Enough,
Walkie.
Enough, Walkie.
Oh, yep.
Ah, Mr. Kataki. It's high time you opened your eyes, Walkie.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid the guard is gonna throw them both out.
Not in jail. Wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie.
To pay for the operation.
Yep. Oh, Walkie! Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot.
What was that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman?
I don't know. Panties.
Panties.
That's why.
I mean, the exam
be
would
that.
would be needed.
Hold on, send me a picture.
He probably needs legal money to get the bullet removed or something.
Probably.
I think that's it.
Clean money.
Oh,
I mean, try it.
I'll try it. Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. Ugh. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean you aren't really, are you?
I searched the globe and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster's life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you and I want to do it clean. 'Cause you're my son and I love you. Please.
That was his eyebrow?
Those are his eyebrows.
Ain't no way.
He's got attack eyebrows.
I thought his eyes were just obscured.
Nope.
I thought that was just the art style. It was his eyebrows?
Yep.
Ain't no way.
Please understand, Walkie.
Dad. I see how this old man owes you looking out for.
Walkie?
Let the good old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try and hide in your business suit. I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
What a great son.
What a great son. My Walkie.
No, it's as it should be. Mr. Kataki, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
It really does look like a dog.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Who, me? I don't think... Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kataki lime pie.
Oh, lime pie.
He's opening a pie shop. So long. Away I go.
Dude, pie sounds so good right now.
Mm-hmm. And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Oh, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Huh, why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Wahoo! Well, I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why? To claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Aw, shit. Ah, salty noodles, right. You guys stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance from... Oh, I thought that said something else. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Ta-da!
Oh, it's special, all right. Please, anything but him.
He has trauma now.
He has trauma.
End!
The end.
We did it!
We finished this chapter.
We did it!
Every time I kept trying to save, it is auto put on no.
Oh, the scallop.
So, do you want us to at least start the next episode, see what's up?
I feel like if I peek, I'm gonna, like, go insane for the rest of the week.
I mean, that just makes us needing to do next week's episode even more important.
That is true. Let's check out the preview.
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or we take a pee break and then we get back to it.
What time is it for you?
I mean, it's late, but we've only done 2 hours, and I usually do a 4-hour stream, so you know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, we can continue to the next episode.
Meow.
Turnabout Serenade.
Turnabout Serenade, what?
Let's rock! I'm assuming it's Gavin.
Oh.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's him.
Oh, it's him. He's gonna die.
We love you! It'd be very funny if they pull an Edgeworth where he gets accused of murder. Get out your handkerchief for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gaviners. I did not get to read that. This ends the first show of the night. So there'll now be a 20-minute intermission where someone gets murdered. The Blue Badger.
Mm-hmm.
Backstage hallway. Wait, did we get a backstage pass to go see Gavin?
Maybe. This is so cool! Us at the Gavineers concert.
Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gaviners putting the sick back in music. Shut the fuck up! Apollo, you dick. You have no respect for rock.
Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off.
Oh yeah, what's 20% off $250?
That's a good question. I wish I knew it. They're hard to get a hold of, you know.
When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Damn.
Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gavineers show.
Trucy. You didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know their lead vocalist's name?
Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like the prince. He's more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clever. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I just realized clavier, it sounds like clavier, which is the French word for keyboard.
What?
And there's 2 different types of keyboard. There's a computer keyboard, and then a piano is also called a keyboard. Because it has keys. He plays music. His name is based off music.
He is Music Man!
Music Man!
Music Man. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock.
I mean, to be fair, if Chris Hemsworth started a rock band...
Yes, and we're on a mission right now.
God awful, maybe.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial.
Oh.
Goddamn, she became an instant fan.
I got 12 Gavineers albums and 15 concert videos.
Goddamn. You'd think he's Hatsune Miku. That was quite a bit of impulse shopping.
I got an advance on my next 18th I got an... what?
Nothing, go on.
I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance.
How did she get that money? For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity.
Aren't they broke?
I mean, Phoenix looks broke, but I'm guessing Trucy makes a lot of money to make up for it.
Well, yeah, and they did that case and all.
What? Oh, I imagine the Kataki family paid handsomely to get their son acquitted.
Of course.
He's my little baby boy, and I love him.
He's the little baby boy.
And nothing's ever gonna change that. At a Gaviner's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool. I'm kind of envious. Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
I hate him. I hate him.
This is his dressing room.
Jeez.
God damn. He's got a guitar that says Patrol. Oh my god. You've made it!
Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets.
And the invoice you sent along with them.
Wow. You were incredible up on that stage, Mr. Gavin.
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? Oh, so this is like immediately after the trial.
Yeah, probably not even that long.
And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself.
Lammeror singing, right?
Le miroir. It means the mirror in French.
I can't make those noises with my mouth. Le miroir. Singing the ballad of, or the siren of the ballad?
Oh yeah, that flyer said she flew all the way over for the show. That's right, I happened to catch a show overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us.
Lemrevoir says, "You praise me too highly." Is it a man or a woman?
Oh, it's a man. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. I don't know what voice to give this guy.
Make him sound butlery.
Attention, duelists.
Yes.
My beard says you should go this way.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Letaus, La Miroir's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. Oh, shit. Does she not speak English?
Attention, duelists. It is a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Le Miroir to be heard in this country.
Wingdings.
That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful.
Wow.
What is this?
Oh! She's beautiful. Ooh, it's Let Me Roar. I'm actually meeting Let Me Roar.
Le Miroir, mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air.
Wow.
Lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. My God, I did not know Apollo was going to be this fucking posh.
He is.
Attention, Attention duelists, Le Miroir says, we have long looked forward to this joint performance.
Ah, La Miroir, your voice. It is art.
Attention duelists, yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice.
Who the fuck is this?
What the fuck? Pearl? Wait, is this Pearl and Marina from the hit game Splatoon?
I've seen this kid somewhere before.
He plays piano at all of the Miroir's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist.
Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear.
Yeah.
Attention duelists, allow me to introduce Machi Tobai. He's blind.
Oh,
Damn.
that'll do it.
This is why he never strays far from Le Miroir. That they are always together.
Machi. They're like characters from some fairy tale.
Le Miroir is so, what's the word? Exotic. Wow. And mysterious.
She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing music.
Huh?
She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm.
Sights into songs. That's so poetic.
I saw a rat in the New York street.
I saw a rat eating pizza in the New York street. I thought that was neat. Needed to sing it.
She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The guitar serenade. I hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait.
And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Governors hard rock a little rest. Le Miroir, the stage is yours.
Attention duelists, the band members will not play during Le Miroir's ballad. Only Machi's tender notes and Le Miroir's dulcet voice.
And my guitar, of course.
Dude, nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know?
I should have learned to play the guitar. Maybe then I'd be cool. Maybe then I could be
If
all
only.
might.
No.
There's not much romance in chords of steel. Shall we hit the stage then?
Good luck, Mr. Gavin.
Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah?
Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly.
I'm not a parrot.
Yes, the fuck you are. Oh.
Goddamn. Pleasure. They really upped the budget on this game, didn't they?
Yes, the fuck they did.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa.
I didn't know he was a magician too. Whoa, whoa shit!
Oh. Oh no.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Probably not.
Well, she's alive.
She's alive. Guitar.
I think she's calling it guitar.
Oh my god! Bro!
So fucking funny. July 7th.
Ain't no way.
Backstage hallway 905.
Wow, wasn't Lemire War amazing? I even cried a little.
I'm surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar.
Yeah, that even surprised me. And I'm a magician.
What?
I can't believe that, dude. What was that scene?
I need to clip that. What the fuck happened?
Clip that. What a production.
What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. I was as surprised as he was.
Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero.
I'm not sure I'd call that art.
Well, what are we doing here? I'm going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room.
We're going together.
There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show.
How many breaks does this band need? As many as are needed. They have a union. It's their union scheduled break. Gaviner's dressing room. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I asked the man in charge. I play new rock, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible.
He seems upset.
Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? No. I just got here.
Why
though.
would he do that?
Hey, I didn't do it.
Much for risking your life for art.
The guitar serenade is ruined. Ruined.
Well, let's try to talk to him at least.
I'm not sure that's the best move right now.
You mean the guitar? I wasn't part of the act? I'm sorry, I'm eating whatever food is on that table.
It's fine. Finish your food. Part of the act. Who would burn up a guitar on purpose? Do you know how expensive these things are?
I don't know. You got like 20 more back here. But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on my heart, fire, burn my love anyway, all the way.
Wait, you think the audience thought it was... Sounds like he got lucky.
They probably just thought it was part of the act. At least I did.
He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke.
Apollo?
Oh wait, shit, that's me. I saw Trucy and I thought it was Trucy saying it. Unusually frugal for a rock band.
Try saying that to Mr. Gavin.
Tongue. Today's been one disaster after another. My heart won't run, my guitar case is broken.
My father told me there's days like this. Didn't Lemire War's song incredible? It made me so hungry. You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin?
Ah yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody.
You know, I was surprised she could sing in English.
I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Le Miroir. Oh, cool. We got his autograph. For free. All I ever got to sign are client defense agreements. Lyric sheet added to the court record. That hasn't even been a murder yet. Almost time for the third act of the night.
Oh, there's more?
Yes, Le Miroir's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it.
Ooh, ready, Apollo?
I think I'll pass. What the fuck? You say that in front of the artist? I like the bit with Le Miroir, but the rest could use a volume knob turned way down.
Apollo, you're getting old.
Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Yes.
Yep.
Teenagers think that anyone above 20 is old.
Yep. Well, I'm going.
Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. Yeah, but you know what? He appeals to the youngins.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Anything to grab?
Examine.
Postcard Le Miroir. I can't read a single word of the sentence at the bottom. That's because it's written in...
Brendan.
Tracy might want one of these. I'll show it to her next time we're here. Food! A delicious bowl of stew. Made of plastic. Huh. The bottom of the bowl has a G on it. They sell these at concerts? Whatever happened to t-shirts? That guitar looks like it was made out of a cop car door. That's right, Trucy's not here to set me straight. Now I feel kind of lonely. Damn. There's graffiti on the mirror and lipstick. Wait, but the Gaviners are all guys. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin wears lipstick?
Don't discriminate.
Some guys wear lipstick.
Some guys look good in lipstick.
Mm-hmm. That's an odd guitar. That design is that character I saw in the hallway, but with sunglasses. Oh, yeah, the Blue Badger. The Blue Badger. Shit. What a strange mascot. He looks like he's crying. Since when was rock all about crying? They should name this guy Emo. Oh, wait.
They should name this guy Emo.
That's not the Blue Badger. That's something else. Well, is it the Blue Badger's cousin, the Red Badger?
Who knows? No parking.
I noticed. A uniform.
Hey, you can't park there.
A police uniform. Next to is a policeman's hat and a pair of handcuffs. Guess the band is really into the police. Man, fuck the police.
With the police.
Must be Prosecutor Gavin's bad influence. I thought rock and roll is all about being rebellious. That police officer looks ready to rock. Some kids must see this and actually want to be cops. Somehow I don't think a rocking defense attorney would work too well. Damn. He roasts himself before anyone else can do it. Ooh, gloves.
Very good at that.
Thick leather gloves and sunglasses. Maybe I'll try these on. On second thought, no. They might be evidence for one of Prosecutor Gavin's cases. Why would he leave that in his dressing room?
Who knows?
I don't think he thinks these things. Ooh. Chains dangle from the ceiling. They aren't glimmers, so I bet Detective Sky would have something to say about them. Yeah, she fucking hates them. An old-fashioned speaker hangs from the ceiling. That must be to monitor what's happening out on stage. I think we had the same kind for my school's PA system. Alright, that's everything. Back to the hallway. Speaking of Miss Sky...
Hey! Oh my god. Hey, it's you, that Mr. Right kid.
Detective Sky? Hey, I'll let that right kid business pass.
Call me Emma. Emma. There's no need for oh fuck. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprint powder.
Is she flirting with me?
I don't know.
That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit?
Why is she in charge of security? She's a detective.
Because she's a detective.
Security? Did something happen?
There's no knowing what that Glimmer's flop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like some big rock star?
Because he's a rock star?
Probably because he's a rock star?
He is a big rock star.
Hey, you listening to me?
So, where's this door here lead to?
This one? That's Le Miroir's dressing room. Don't even think about going in, unless you want a piece of snackoos in your face.
Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? I want to see what's on the floor. The fuck is this? What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece?
Nom nom.
Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe that Miroir's bodyguard dropped it? She don't give a shit. Emma, will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen?
If you think you're gonna pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling on and on about whatever you're so sorely disappointed.
At least I got her to stop munching. Blue Badger. What's that odd-looking doll doing there?
Ow! That's a blue badger.
Did you try either talking or munching, but not both?
Katonk!
She snackooed me!
There's me right for going out of my way.
Sorry, I don't speak snackoos. I mean, that's the only thing I was interested in is the blue badger over there. Okay. Let's see what she has to say. Emma. Really just munching.
Okay.
I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. Katonk.
Bonk.
She snackooed me. I'm guessing it's gonna be the same thing. Yep.
And you're gonna get hit every time.
I guess there's no talking to her then. Okay, well, I guess I'll just investigate literally everything else here then. The vending machine. Come to think of it, I'm a little thirsty.
Some tea.
I think I'll get a water.
I'll have tea.
If you want tea so bad, go buy it yourself.
Bonk.
She snackooed me.
I'll take a tea.
Get the lady a tea, Apollo.
Just want some tea.
That's a pretty sturdy looking box here. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it.
Don't even think about taking that.
I don't think I could even carry it.
Bonk.
I'm just getting snackooed with every move that I make. That's Prosecutor Gavin's, the Gavinaire's dressing room.
Put so much a hand on that door, I'll snackoo you.
Hold on! I just came out of there!
Play smart with me.
this is Le Miroir's dressing room.
If you even think about going in there, I'll...
Oh! What was that?
What?
Was that a gunshot? Something's going on.
You, out of my way! Le Miroir! Le Miroir!
It's not locked. Oh, never mind, that's you.
It's not locked, I'm going in. A body has been discovered.
Her dressing room. Oh shit! They missed. They missed both times.
Oh god.
Also,
There
ladder.
was still a crash. Where did the crash come from?
What's that awful noise? Oh, it's a concert.
Nope. Oh!
Attention, duelists! I've been shot!
It's Le Miroir's manager, Mr. What's his name?
Oh god. Letus! Oh no.
I just realized le tuss means to cough.
Oh wow.
He coughed to death.
Mr. Cough. Hey, you!
Me?
Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup.
Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right?
And don't touch anything. I'll be right back.
Excuse me, let me... What's going on? I just talked to him and now...
Attention, duelists!
He's alive! Mr. Letus, can you hear me?
Shot. I was... shot.
Who shot you?
I don't know. Ask
what?
Ask witness.
Who's
Witness?
this?
There's a witness? Who?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
You're cold. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Letus. Tell me, who is the witness?
Witness is Siren.
Siren? How can a siren witness anything?
Very carefully.
I'm dead.
Mr. Letus! Holy shit. He's fucking dead.
This is a traumatic moment for Apollo.
Thanks. Emma, what was that? Who's there?
What's wrong?
Emma, did you see anyone just now?
Huh? No.
I could have sworn I heard a door close.
Concert's been canceled. Backup's on the way. Mr. Letus. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible.
I lost him. Romain Letus, shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means.
The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go.
Good work, Diane.
I'll let you know if I find anything outside the victim. Later.
It's investigation time then. Ja, Fräulein Detective?
I need some rock and roll prosecutor telling me that.
One request I must make. Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this.
Oh, a gag order.
Trucy, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who knows?
No word gets out other than Mr. Letus is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder. Tell no one, not even Le Miroir? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this here forehead. Yours too, Fräulein. On that, investigation request.
Why just us?
You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Information concerning this crime to be restricted to police and related parties. I mean, that makes sense.
Sounds about right.
You know what it does mean, though? We can't tell Phoenix.
That is true. That is true.
Right, well, get started with the investigation.
I'm already on it.
Ah, and one tip for you? Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Fräulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. She's in a foul mood all the time when she's around you. She hates your guts.
Exactly.
Gee, I wonder why. We're all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. Ah, fuck. We'll investigate, all right. Our way!
Somehow, I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon.
I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I'd care to repeat anytime soon.
There's no time for us navel-gazing. Let's crack this case.
I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is.
Something the matter?
No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latusse's last words.
Attention, duelists. The witness is Siren.
Attention, duelists.
First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Alright, I'm observing this mic on the floor again. Bubble, are you muted?
No. What kind? It looks some kind of future phone.
Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset.
What's a headset doing on this floor? Wait, you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards?
I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. Why can't we add it as evidence?
That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot.
Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band?
Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Gavineers mascot, too.
Are you kidding me?
They stole it.
Wait. Our defendant last game was wearing a Blue Badgers t-shirt. He's a fan of Gavin's. Oh my god.
What?
Huh, go figure.
I hear those things fly off the shelves.
I'll have to take a closer look at one someday.
I just want to let you know I have like 5 more minutes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know what? We could actually end it here.
We could.
Because the murder happened and the investigation has started.
Yep. We did our job.
We did our job. And
Yippee!
I think this is a good place to end it because, like, oh shit, a murder happened. We investigate next week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I hope everyone had a good time. And
4 gigabytes on 42.
next week we'll figure out who done it. But in the meantime, I've been that elf nerd.
Tricks!
And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.